Everyone, come and see the greatest thing on your TV. Learning new and exciting stuff, making homework not so tough. Move your feet and shake your bones. Have some fun in the KnowZone. KnowZone, KnowZone. Have some fun in the KnowZone. Yay!
Hello everyone and welcome back to the KnowZone, the place where we are learning maths, learning English and having fun while we're doing it. I'm Charlie.
Hello everybody, my name is Wanja.
Oh, and I'm Rara. Ra. Yes, you're watching the KnowZone, the place where we teach you life skills as well.
Marara, what's happening today? I see you have nails, you have a hammer, you have pliers. What are you up to?
I am actually on my way to build something. As today's show is all about workshops, I think I'm carrying the right tools.
Oh, that's great, Mara. I'm glad to see that you're prepared for today's show.
That's right. This week we're going to have a lot of fun as we learn. So without wasting any more time, let's go to the chill out zone and meet our studio guests.
They're waiting patiently for us. Come on.
Hello everybody.
Hello!
How are you today?
We are fine!
Why don't you say a big hello to everyone who's watching us at home?
Hello!
Well, hello everyone.
Hello, Malala!
We are really glad to have you here helping us with today's show, and we're going to get off to a great start.
Yes, so why don't you tell us what today's KnowZone buzzwords are?
Tools. Hammer. Nails. Screws. Workshop.
Excellent. Now, we are very happy to see that you can remember the buzzwords. And for you at home, I hope you wrote them down because today's buzzwords are all about workshop.
That's right. Now, see how many of them you can spot in our next episode of...
Junction Juniors. Junction Juniors. Wow, I really like your hairstyle, Amishi. I think I'll also do something different to my hair.
Oh, brother.
I think you really look great, Amishi.
So you think Kamishi looks great, James?
Password.
Workshop.
Spell it.
W-O-R-K-S-H-O-P.
Yay!
Hey guys, don't believe what just happened.
What?
Alright, so I was talking to Vincent about what he does at the workshop, and he told me that there's a lot of melting and carving involved.
So?
So I asked if we could go and visit one of these days, and he said if you are free in the afternoon, we could go.
Cool. Shane Bakari will be missing out.
I know, we'll tell him about the workshop when he comes from his trip.
Wow, I can't believe this. I've always wanted to know how some of the items in our toolbox at home work.
Me too. Well, I've never really figured out how to use a screwdriver.
And that's not all. Vincent also allowed us to see how his workers drill.
Cool. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Yeah, we're wasting time instead of going. I have so many questions for Vincent. Yeah.
What? Why are you all looking at me in a funny way?
What do you mean you want to come along?
Yeah, don't you know workshops are no place for girls?
You could break your nails.
Or mess up your pretty hair, Mishi.
Well, I never thought you guys are going to be so mean. How could you? Just because you're girls, it doesn't mean that you wouldn't be interested in what happens in the workshop.
Yeah. Well, what can we say? Girls like to cook and clean.
And speaking of cleaning, have you seen this place? I think you guys should remain here while us boys go to the workshop.
What? I'm not cleaning this place. If you think it's dirty, it's because you made it so.
Yeah. It's your duty as girls to clean up.
Exactly. Then what's your duty as boys?
Boys are much smarter and stronger.
We call those muscles.
Well, what do you have?
If you think boys are stronger and smarter than girls, then you have to prove it.
Yes.
I challenge you to an arm wrestling.
Prepare to be bubble-fied.
is so strong that his arm broke the stool.
Oh, please, who said that it wasn't Lelati who broke it?
You girls should not worry. Us boys will fix the stool while you girls clean the hideout. No, us girls will fix the stool.
Hey, I think you're joking. I don't even think you know the tools to use.
Well then, we'll prove it to you that we can fix the stool just as easy as any boy.
Yes, and when you do that, you boys, you clean up this place.
What will it prove by letting us clean the hideout while you fix the stool?
That girls and boys are equal. Deal.
I feel sorry for them. We'll be finished even before they can hammer one nail.
I don't believe those boys.
I know. Who do they think we are?
Listen, we have to prove to them that we are just as good. Whatever happens, we have to fix this stool.
But how do we do it without any tools?
I almost feel sorry for them. They don't even have a hammer.
Or any nails.
Hey, let's get busy. We have to clean this place to show them it can be sparkling clean.
Okay, so what do we need?
Let's see. We have a broom. So all we need is a bucket full of water, a rag, and some soap. What? Why you are looking at me like you've never seen someone clean a house?
So where do we get the bucket from?
We even don't have any soap. Forget the soap. All we need is water, and I don't know where we are going to get it from.
I don't even want to imagine the looks on their faces when they see we've done nothing.
I know. Hey, they'll never let us forget it.
Hey, stop feeling sorry for yourselves. Look, I got a stone which you can use as a hammer.
Wow, that's a great idea. Now you'll show the boys what you're made of.
Look, they found a hammer. I don't believe it. We'll just have to show them we can clean the hideout till it's clean.
Will these 4 bottles carry enough water to clean the hideout?
Yes, each bottle is 500 milliliters. So 1,000 milliliters is the same as 1 liter. 500 milliliters times 4 equals to 2,000 milliliters, which is the same as 2 liters. 2 liters is more than enough to clean the hideout.
Quick, let's go to the river. Where do you think they're going?
I don't know. Probably to ask someone for help.
Hey, Nita.
Oh, yeah?
Help me hold this stool so that Amishi can hammer.
Aye. Oh dear. I wonder when even we'll finish this.
Quick, let's clean this place and show those girls who's boss. hold it.
Good job, everyone.
Quick, quick.
Password. We finished making the desk.
Yeah, don't tell us we're still cleaning up. I thought it was easy work.
You're welcome to inspect our work. Wow, I can't believe this.
Wait a minute. Look at this place. This place isn't clean at all.
You try to trick us into believing you'll clean this place. Look at it.
You should be ashamed of yourselves.
You are going to take out the rubbish once you left.
That doesn't count. If you look at our stool, you'll see that you won the challenge.
I have to inspect that stool before I apologize. How did you make it without any tools? We improvised. Can I test it to see if it's strong enough?
Of course, unlike you, we didn't cheat. Who's the bigger lion now?
How could this happen?
I know, we just tried its strength a few minutes ago.
Listen, the reason why the stool fell apart, it's because you did not use the right tools to fix it.
Well, we didn't have any tools to begin with. We only used the stone to hammer the nails.
You see, you didn't win. In fact, nobody won.
Yeah, James, you're right.
Which proves that
Boys and girls are equal.
Hey, it's almost time to go see Vincent. Let's all go.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Before we go, we have to tidy up the hideout. It's our responsibility. We made it dirty, so let's clean it up.
Amish is right. All right, gang, you had the girl.
Junction Juniors forever! Hooray! Junction Juniors!
Wow, I really enjoyed that. But I was sad because the Junction Junior boys thought that workshop activities were only for boys.
Yes, I know, but I'm glad the Junction Junior girls proved them wrong and showed them that girls and boys are equal.
Yeah, that's right. Now, did you hear any of the buzzwords?
Yes!
Which ones? Tell me.
I had the word tools.
Very good. Yes, one boy?
I had the word workshop. It was the password.
Very good.
Sure, okay.
I had the word hammer.
Excellent. What else did you hear or learn from this episode? Gurio?
I learned that boys and girls are equal and can do the same thing.
Ruth?
I learned that if we work together, we can get more done.
Yes, and I learned that workshops and tools are very, very useful. Perhaps I can become a carpenter.
There's an idea, Marara. You see, carpenters are very useful. But be careful when you're using these tools because some of them can be dangerous. In fact, when you're using them, just have an adult around you.
I think we all know what that means. It's time for Cool Words.
Hello everyone and welcome to Cool Words. Today we are going to learn about tenses and in particular we shall look at the present perfect continuous tense.
Present what? Teacher Pendo, I don't think I have understood anything you have just said.
I said present perfect continuous tense. I know it sounds difficult, but if you pay attention, Marara, you will find out that it's quite easy. To start us off, who can remind us what a verb is? Yes, Nyagoa?
It's a doing or a being word.
That's right. Now let's look at this sentence. Yesterday, John walked to school. What do you notice? Yes, Nyamura?
The action verb walk ends in ed.
That's right. Now, what word do we see that tells us that the action happened in the past?
Oh, I know.
Yes,
That's
Marara?
easy. It's yesterday.
Excellent, Marara. That's a very good observation. The action of walking happened yesterday, and the word walked has an ED ending. Now, what do you notice in this sentence? She was singing.
Oh, I know. The being verb was is in the past tense. If the action was happening now, the verb would be is.
Now, what would we say if we wanted to talk about what is happening now in the first sentence? Remember, it was, yesterday, John walked to school. Yes, Lucy?
We would say, today John walks to school.
That's right. The verb walked changes from the past tense to the present tense by removing the ED and adding an S, which makes it seem like it's happening now. Now, how about in this sentence? She was singing.
Oh, I know.
Yes, Marara?
It will be, she is singing.
Correct. In this sentence, however, the action is continuing at the time of speaking. We know this because the verb singing has an ing ending. Now, let's have some more examples of action taking place as we speak.
Oh, Teacher Pendo.
Yes, Marara?
I know. I am talking to Teacher Pendo.
Very good. Someone else give us a sentence? Yes, Kaburia?
I am looking at Marara.
Very good. One more sentence? Yes, Ruth?
They are watching us on television.
Well done. Now let's look at this other sentence. They have been building for the past 5 months. Now, when does the action of building take place?
Oh, Teacher Pendo, I know.
Yes, Marara?
I think it started in the past and is still taking place now.
Correct. The use of have been tells us that the action started sometime in the past, and the use of ing tells us that the action is still continuing as we speak. Therefore, this sentence is in the present perfect continuous tense.
Now I get it. When I say we have been standing here for about 5 minutes, I am using the present perfect continuous tense. Is that right, Teacher Pendo?
Yes, it is. And how would we change the sentence she is singing into this tense? Yes, Nyagoha?
We could say she has been singing for the last 4 hours.
Very good. Now, what about your first example, Marara? I am talking to Teacher Pendo.
I have been talking to Teacher Pendo for the last 5 minutes.
That's right, Marara. And how about Ruth's sentence? They are watching us on television. Yes, Nyamurwa?
We would say they have been watching us on television since we started.
Well done, everyone. Why don't you come up with some sentences at home? Remember that the word continuous helps us to know that the action is still taking place at the time of speaking.
Hello, everyone. Can you guess where we are going today? We are going to a magical, mysterious place that is very near Nairobi. It is a workshop that makes many beautiful things from old glass. It is in Kitengela. There it is, I can see it. Come on, we are nearly there. Finally, we are here. Isn't this exciting? This is the shop where they sell all the objects that they have made from glass. Look, they sell drinking glasses, flower vases, glass beads, and even jewelry. Isn't it beautiful? First of all, they collect lots of old glass and break it into small pieces with a hammer. Then they bring it into the workshop and melt the glass in a very, very hot furnace. In fact, It is 1,100 degrees centigrade. Wow, it is very hot. The craftsman takes some of the melted glass, rests it on his bench, and blows air into it to make a shape. This is very tricky business. The glass needs to be reheated so that it remains soft for shaping. Can you believe it? This furnace has been burning continuously for the last 14 years. Wow, this looks like hot work. Look at all the different tools the workers have to use. Can you guess what he's making? Wow, he's like a magician. Wow, they have made me my very own glass bowl. I'm so lucky. I'm going to keep my delicious sweets in it.
Wow, that was really great. I think it's really nice how they recycle all of the glass.
Yeah, I really like the way they blow glass. I liked Masfidi's bowl.
Oh, yes, it was a very beautiful place. It was interesting to see how glass is blown. I think I'd go and work at Kitengela Glass, just like the glass blowers.
Look, Marara, don't run out of breath, okay?
Speaking of running, are you ready to run?
Yes!
Very good, because it's time for...
Number run!
Now, this is a game that we invented so that we could help Marara with his maths.
Oh, yes, I need as much help as I can get.
Now, the game is very simple. On the blackboard, there are 3 sums. Now, just like this example sum, there's a little something missing. Now, all our number runners have to do is solve the sum and come and look for the solution in the number pit right here. Now, we didn't want to make it too easy, so they have to look among all of these numbers. Once you find the solution to the sum, like so, you go back to the blackboard.
Once you get to the board, you need to make sure that you put your number in the correct position. Like that, where the question mark is. Please make sure you don't get your numbers mixed up, because the moment this number is on the board, it's stuck, meaning you cannot change it.
That's right. Now, once you've solved the sum, you have to run across to your teammates and tag in the person to do the next sum, just like this.
Now there's a catch. You have 3 sums to solve in just 45 seconds. So, we all need to cheer our number runners with the correct answer. Very good.
Excellent. Now, with number run, speed is everything. Now, if you do manage to solve the 3 sums within the 45 seconds, Marara has these lovely school books that he will let you take back to your school. Are the rules clear?
Yes!
Are you ready to play number run?
Yes!
Very good. Who is our number runner number 1? Itotia? Very well. Are you ready?
Let's put 45 seconds on the clock and reveal that first sum.
6 multiplied by 5 is what? Go. Help me with the right answer. Good. Tap the next person. 28 minus what is 24? Go. Help me with the right answer. Help me with it. You're running out of time. Good. Tap the next person. Tap the next person. 4 divided by 7 is 7. Go. 49. Help me with the right answer. Bring it. You sure that's your final answer?
sum.
Let's look at this together. On to the first sum. We asked you, 6 multiplied by 5 is what? You gave 30. Is 30 the correct answer?
Yes!
Very good. On to the second sum. We asked you, 28 minus what is 24? Is 4 the correct answer?
Yes!
And on to the third sum. We asked you, what divided by 7 is 7? You gave, I know you were looking for 49, but you gave 42. Is 42 the correct answer?
No!
What's the correct answer?
49!
Excellent. So we'll just put 49 together quickly, because it should have been the right answer. It should be somewhere here, actually. That would have been the correct answer. Nonetheless, you completed 2 sums correctly out of 3. Let's give them all a big round of applause.
Well, but don't worry. You're all winners because you have helped me with my maths homework.
Well, now that the games have begun, we do not have to stop there.
Oh, that's true. We don't. It's still early.
That's right, which means we still have another half hour of fun and learning to go right here on the KnowZone.
So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Let's remind everyone who is watching us at home what the KnowZone buzzwords are.
Tools. Hammer. Nails. Screws. Workshop.
Now for you at home, I hope that you will listen out for these buzzwords throughout this show.
That's right. Now, Marara, do you think you could give us a hint about what Ranger Rukia is going to be teaching us about today?
Yeah, well, today's Wild Zone is all about different animals and why they eat what they eat.
Well then, let's go and find out in the Wild Zone. Hello, KnowZone Rangers. We all know what this is, don't we? That's right. It's soil. Soil is important for us because we grow crops in it. But did you know that animals also use soil in a very special way? That's right. Many animals like eating soil. Bushbucks eat soil. White-tailed mongooses eat soil. Rhinos eat soil. That is really strange, isn't it, Rangers? Today we are going to find out why all these animals eat soil. This elephant is eating soil. It enjoys the salty taste in this type of soil very much. It uses its trunk to pick up bits of soil and put them in its mouth. It even digs up the soil using its strong tusks, breaking off larger chunks and crushing them in its mouth. They eat soil because they want to get the minerals that are found in it. The elephants need these minerals to stay healthy. These cows are going on a little journey to find some tasty soil. Finally, they have arrived at a salt lick. The soil contains minerals like iron that make the cows healthier and fatter, so the herdsmen regularly bring their cattle here to eat the soil. Birds, on the other hand, eat soil for a different reason. Because they do not have any teeth, birds eat rough grains of sand and little stones. These help crush their food, which prevents birds from getting a stomach upset and helps digest their food better. Herbivores are animals that only eat plants, like this zebra and wildebeest. They also need to eat soil from time to time. Some of them eat soil to get minerals like iron from it, but others eat soil because it helps cure acidity in their stomachs. It's like when you take medicine for heartburn. Now we know why animals like eating soil, don't we, KnowZone Rangers?
Soil is very important to many types of animals, both in the wild and at home. It helps them stay strong and healthy.
Wow, that was really interesting. You know, I had no idea that animals eat soil so that they can get minerals like iron from it.
Yeah, and that birds, even though they don't have teeth, they eat soil.
Yeah, it seems that eating soil is very, very healthy, but only for some animals, not humans.
That's right.
Well, I think I know what that sound means. It's time for hot numbers.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Hot Numbers. Today we are going to learn how we measure liquids. First though, who can tell me what a liquid is? Yes, Kiburio?
A liquid is a substance like water that flows freely.
Very good. That's a very good explanation. A liquid flows freely, and it's important to know that its volume is constant.
Oh, excuse me, Teacher Pendo. What do you mean by that?
What I mean is that no matter what container you put your liquid in, the amount will always be the same. Who can tell us how we measure a liquid? Yes, Wamboi?
By putting it in a measuring container.
That's correct. We say that the capacity of a container is how much it can hold. The capacity of containers which hold liquids is given in liters. Let's look at the bottles in front of you. What does your bottle say, Marara?
It says 300 milliliters. But what does ml mean?
ml means milliliters. You should also know that 1,000 milliliters is the same as 1 liter. Anyone else? Yes, Itotia?
One of our bottles needs 500 milliliters.
And what do you think that means? Yes, Lucy?
Could it mean that 500 milliliters is the same as half a liter?
Precisely. 500 milliliters is the same as half a liter. What else is written on your bottles? Yes, Wamboi?
Our bottle has 1 liter written on it.
Very good. Anyone else? Yes, Kiburio?
And ours has 250 milliliters written on it.
Good. Now, how else would we say 250 milliliters? Yes, Itotia?
A quarter of a liter.
Very good. 250 milliliters is the same as a quarter of a liter. Now, this group used this bottle, the 250 milliliter bottle, and this group used the 1 liter bottle. And let's see how many times you will need to fill your bottles to fill these jugs with 2 liters of water. Go ahead. If you'd like to try this at home, be sure to ask an adult because water is precious. Great. Now, this group that was using the quarter liter bottle, how many times did you have to fill your bottle to fill the jug with 2 liters of water?
Oh, Teacher Pendo, we had a more difficult time.
Oh, Marara, stop complaining. At least you got it done. So how many times do you need to fill your bottle? Yes, Lucy?
We filled our bottle 8 times.
Very good. And how about this group with the 1 liter bottle? Yes, Nyamura?
We filled our bottle twice to get 2 liters.
Well done, everyone. The capacity of this bottle is 1 liter. The capacity of this bottle is a quarter of a liter. How much water did we fill into each jug?
2 liters.
Very good. Now, what if I had used this half a liter bottle? How many times would I have needed to fill it to fill the 2 liter jug?
4.
And how many quarter liter bottles would I need to fill this half liter bottle?
2.
Oh, well Well done, all of you. Right now, though, let's go over to the art zone and find out what Auntie Sana has to show us.
Hello children, we have a guest artist who's come to work with us today and his name is Peterson Kamwadhi. Welcome to the studio. Tell us what you're going to show us today.
Today I'm going to show you a technique called monotype printmaking. Printmaking is a transfer of an image from one surface onto another. This here is a finished monotype. For today's demonstration we're going to use a palette knife. We're also going to use a pair of scissors. And then we're also going to use a roller. We're going to start by, first of all, distributing red, which will act as my primary and background color. And I'll use a palette knife to do that. So I just need a little. We're going to add a bit of white onto that to turn it into a pink. Mix up the color.
The scraper that he's using, it's not dangerous, but anytime you're using something like scissors, you want to make sure that your parents are around or an adult is around to help you.
Now I'm going to use my roller to display the ink onto the glass because I need it to cover a large surface area.
You don't have to have all this equipment. You can use your hands to do the same thing that he's doing. That really looks like fun.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to create a landscape with a range of mountains and the sun.
So you just scrape the paint off?
Yes. And these are where I want to put my range of mountains using blue.
If I don't have these things, what else can I use?
And you can actually use your hands to spread and distribute the paint. So anything at your disposal. For my son, I'm going to create a paper cutout. Take my piece of paper, place it on top of the yellow. Then I carefully place it on my monotype on the glass.
So you can actually place things onto the glass as well?
Yes, so long as they're reasonably flat. And now actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to use some leaves. On my side I have some green there, and then place it on my artwork. I'm going to do with a few more leaves, same thing.
So you can keep adding on, kids.
Yeah, I'd like to have some clouds in there. I'm going to rub out some of the ink I'd applied earlier. Well, that gives you ideally some pretty soft edges with a bit of texture. Now we are finished with our monotype, our image on the glass. Now we won't need to transfer it onto paper. How you do this is you pick your piece of paper, the appropriate size, and then make sure that it's well aligned on one side. And then when you're sure you have it in place, drop it. And then press firmly from the back. Once you're done pressing, lift the paper from one corner. There, we have our monoprint.
Wow, it looks really, really beautiful. That has some really great effects with the clouds and how you use your hands. So kids, you can really play with this and you can do all sorts of different things. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on Art Zone. Goodbye.
Oh, that was amazing. Did you all enjoy that?
Yes! Oh, yes. And I'm going to try that at home.
That's a good idea, Marara, but be careful. Because paint is a lot of fun, but glass is very dangerous. So make sure that if you are going to try this at home, you have an adult there to supervise you.
Absolutely. But now it's time for something a little different. It's time for our spectacular spelling competition. Spell it. Animal, tractor, building, narrow, respect, meter, deep, vegetable, work. Hello everybody, welcome to Spell It. Waboi, Nyagoha, and Kiburio. You're about to step out of the shadows and into the light to compete for the top prize of the KnowZone Spelling Champion. If you win, you will go home with one of these lovely dictionaries.
Now, each contender has just 30 seconds to spell correctly as many words as possible. If you would like to hear the word again, just say repeat, and the word will be repeated for you. Now, each word is worth 1 point. Are the rules clear?
Yes.
Waboi, you're up first. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Oh boy, your 30 seconds start now.
So.
Repeat.
So.
S-O-U-L.
File.
F-I-L-E.
Screws.
S-C-R-E-W-S.
Plastic.
P-L-A-S-T-I-C.
Spanner.
S-P... Repeat.
Spanner.
S-P-A-N-N-E-R.
Product.
P-R-O-D-U-C-T.
Building.
Time is up.
Time is up.
Well done, Waboy.
Please step back. Nyagoha, you're up. Next. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Nyagoha, your 30 seconds start now.
Nails.
N-A-I-L-S.
Drill.
D-R-I-L-L.
Bench.
B-E-N-C-H.
Metal.
M-E-T-A-L.
Hammer.
H-A-M-M-E-R.
Reject.
R-E-G-E-J-E-C-T.
Molding.
Repeat.
Molding.
M-O-U-L-D-I-N-G.
Workshop.
W-O-R-K.
Time is up. Well done.
Well done, Nyagoha. Well done.
Step back. Kiburio, you're next. Please take your place on the spelling zone.
Kiburio, your 30 seconds start now.
Nut.
N-U-T.
Tools.
T-O-O-L-S.
Bolt.
B-O-L-T.
Wood.
W-W-O-D.
Workers.
W-O-R-K-E-R-S.
Pliers.
P-L-I-E-R-S.
Carving.
Repeat.
Carving.
C-A-R-V-I-N-G.
Approve.
A-P-P-R-O-V-E.
Recycle.
R-E-C-Y-C-L-E.
Time's
Chisel.
up.
Time is up.
Well done.
Please step back.
Well, that was a very close edition of Spell It, so we won't waste any time. Straight to the results. As usual, the results will be in reverse order. In third place, we have Wambui. Let's give a round of applause.
Well done.
Well done, Wambui. Well done. In second place, with a total of 7 points, we have Nyagoha, which means today's Spell It champion is Kiburio. Let's give him a round of applause.
Well done. Step forward.
Step forward, Kiburio. Congratulations. You are today's KnowZone spelling champion. Show everyone at home your dictionary. Let's give him another round of applause, everyone.
Well done. It's okay. Good, good, good. Now, for the two of you, you do not go home empty-handed, Waboi and Nyagoha. You get to go with this, one of these lovely dictionaries.
That's right. And once again, congratulations for your work here on Spell It, and congratulations for spelling so many words correctly. Now, after that wonderful game of Spell It, I think we all deserve a break. So why don't you sit back, relax, and enjoy another exciting edition of African Tales.
Hello, everyone. Today, I'm going to read you a story about the hyena and the ladder. Don't forget to look for this week's buzzwords. A long time ago, before the moon and the sun were told that one has to come out at night and the other one has to come out during the day, the king, Simba, the lion, called for a big meeting in his den. Yesterday, I had a disturbing dream, he roared. I dreamt that there was a great hunger in this land. Then a voice in my head told me, look at the sky, use your brain. Look at the sky and use your brains, the old monkey screamed, jumping up and down. Oh, I know what that means. The old monkey danced as all the animals waited for him to interpret the dream, for he was known to be a prophet. Look at the sky, he finally shrieked and pointed to the sky. "Can't you see? Those white clouds," said the wise owl. "No, those are not just white clouds. That is fatty meat," shrieked the hyena, interrupting the dance. "We need to go get it and put it in the store before famine comes." "Wait, people, until I interpret this dream," cried the monkey. "There's no time to waste waiting, or else we shall all die," said the hyena to the king in a convincing voice. "Kunguru the wizard," roared the lion. Kunguru the crow jumped forward. "Call your whole clan and go and collect it for us." "Sir, those are clouds, and they are far away. We can't reach them," said the crow. Fatty meat, insisted the hyena. "Who are you going to believe, me or the crow?" The lion turned and roared at Kunguru the crow. "Get out of my sight, wizard!" Kunguru jumped onto the nearest tree in fear. "Let us build a tall ladder to reach the sky," cried the hyena. The lion nodded in approval and appointed the hyena to head the team. First, the hyena forced the monkeys to build a big workshop. He ordered all the animals to bring in all the tools that they had in their houses. The elephants brought hammers, the zebras brought saws, and the rhinos brought nails. But when the hyena's family came, they brought in bones. "Those are not tools," Monkey said. "Tools will help us work. Bones are for eating." When all tools were in the workshop, the hyena ordered the animals to divide themselves into workers. "You squirrels, your work is to tie the ropes round each step of the ladder. Mr. Warthog, you will apply glue to the joints. Mr. Giraffe, since you have a long neck, you will hold the ladder up when we finish. As for me, since I don't have any tools in my home, let me just sit here and wait," said the hyena, stretching himself on a flat piece of wood. "No," said the rhino. "That is the bench for planing wood. Take that drill and make holes in the wood." The hyena jumped off the bench, took the drill, but after a few trials said that a ladder made of wood was not strong enough. "Let us build a ladder made of tough metal. Then I can drill it for you." The animals said they had no metal. "Okay," said the hyena. "Since there is no metal, let me stop drilling this wood. It's useless." He went back to sleep in a nearby cave. "You can use the spanner to tighten the bolts," urged the squirrel, running into the cave to wake the hyena up. "My fingers are not strong enough to hold the spanner," said the hyena, barely opening one of his eyes. So the squirrel took the spanner, started tightening the nuts and bolts of the ladder. The other animals continued to work. When they finished the ladder, the giraffe held it up. "Who is going to go up to collect the fat?" asked Giraffe. "Me!" cried Hyena, jumping out of his cave and running straight to the ladder. The other animals looked at Simba the king. "Let him go. After all, he's the fastest." So the hyena started going up the ladder. Up, up, and up he went. When he looked down, he could not see the other animals. He laughed. "When I get to the fat, I'm going to eat it all alone and grow fat. I'm never going to go down this ladder." The other animals waited as he went up. Then suddenly, something fell from the sky. All the animals rushed to see what it was, thinking it was a piece of fat hyena had thrown down. "It's a bolt," said the hedgehog. Another thing fell. "It's the screw." When they looked up to see where it was coming from, they saw bits and pieces of the ladder coming down. "Run!" yelled Monkey. "The ladder's broken!" Suddenly, there was a huge thud as the hyena came crashing down. So scared was the hyena that he started running away, but his hind legs had broken. That is the reason why hyenas limp up to today. The end. That greedy hyena, I hope he learned his lesson. Did you listen to any of the buzzwords? I hope you did. Well, that is all we have for you for now. See you soon. Bye.
Oh, I loved that story. That hyena loved his food almost as much as I do.
That's right, Marara. But it is important for you to remember that being greedy is wrong.
Yes, and I learned that it's unfair to be lazy and let everyone else do all the hard work.
Oh, that's right. Now, what about you? Did you all enjoy African Tales?
Yes! It's good to see that you enjoyed that story, but sadly, it's time to say goodbye.
But first, thank you for helping us with the show today. We had so much fun with you. Did you all have fun?
Yes! Good. Now, it was great having you here in today's show. And for you at home, we enjoyed your company.
Now, sadly, that's all we have time for today. But make sure that you tune in next week, where we'll have more fun and more learning right here on the KnowZone. Come on, everybody. Let's say goodbye. Bye!